Brazil, I guess.
Yeah, well, apart from the loser of this game,
apart from the
will be Brazilian.
Yeah.
So there's that. Whoa, yeah. Whoa. What was that?
Good bit there.
Thanks. I've been waiting to do that. Whoa, there's another one. They're everywhere, Harry. Watch out, okay? Watch out. Check over your shoulders. Yeah, both these teams having also young stars in their own right? You have No Way and Descent, who really solid for Imperial, proved themselves already. But Snow, I think, is someone who is getting more and more comfortable with every LAN showing for paiN Gaming. And man, this guy is very fresh to the competitive scene at the age of 17. So it's an exciting time between these two rosters for a BO1. Dust2 as well. I couldn't have picked a better map myself.
Oh, rip-roaring start for Phelps. A dink down range onto Cowes, softens him up. Still going to get out with one. Honestly, considering he's left at 1 point of health, that's a pretty good trade. However, there's a try on the board early. MongolZ steals himself away. Back of the site here. Whoa. They will overwhelm him. Quad peaked. Not long for this world was MongolZ. Imperial trying to put their best foot forward.
Oh, I forgot about Bigazera's view model. It's disgusting. Great. It's horrible, but I'll forgive him. Okay, Imperial with a big swing and a hit. Come through with a pistol round. T-side's about to be lethal in this game, you can already tell. With some very aggressive teams. Ouch.
Terrorists win.
So interestingly enough, even though these squads played each other a hell of a lot, Dust2 is not often one of the maps they face off on. It's only kind of become a recent thing.
Okay.
And they're only 1-1 on it between the two of them.
Ooh.
So they both picked up dubs here.
I do like that. I think that gives Imperial a chance to upset. Oh, no way. He had a great position, but he's missed his spray. Bigazera's come in with the opener. Imperial speed it up. They actually break the mid-smoke and spill out through. Oh, dude.
That's a lot of damage off of MongolZ. There's the reply.
Bench.
Descent quickly deals with the pesky scout back in spawn. Solo B-hold. Lux has been tucked in this whole time, waiting to receive. The 5-7 lands even more damage. Look at how low they are.
Cool's got to be there. 3 low.
That was a golden shot for Cowes. If he found the bomb crossing, this could be a very winnable round, but sadly it misses its mark, and so they will just bow out of this and save.
I actually don't like the save here. You can say like, oh, 3v4, B-side, etc., etc. But when you have 3 confirmed tags, you have a dink, and you have 2 scout shots. Like that, to me, that's... When you have rifles, it's not like they're on...
Yeah,
pistols.
I guess one of the scout shots was through the smoke, so you don't know about it.
Right, sorry.
Right?
You're right. I missed that. Yeah, we'll allow it. But I think if they knew 3, you should go for that every day. They weren't too far away. But paiN gives some respect to Imperial. And they actually convert on their pistol. B-rush. Go get him. Psych. Triple nade, so a lot of info for paiN. And he holds the line. Cowers in the corner. Flash. Oh, actually ducked when he crouched for that shot. Dodged the flash completely. Lux gets a scout, but they're not going B. Not yet, at least. And if they get this kill top mid, that only brings Imperial back into the fold.
Oh, I mean, this is bigazera on the Galil, and he's kind of thread the needle on this timing. That bomb is still down in lower tunnels.
Oh, no.
Try could die moving in with the bomb on his back. Big kill for bigazera, but it takes Descent to swing him wide and deal with him. Cow is left as the last man standing, and Imperial can just free roam here. They control all the real estate. So they're on their way to a 3-0 lead before paiN get that first buy on the board.
Very grouped rounds for Imperial. Using their util well. Trading each other. So far, fantastic look at the start of this game. The center of the 3K in this one, 5-0. Everything's going to plan for Imperial. But we haven't had a gun round yet, so let's hold out.
I think, you know, if you are this Imperial team, if you were to kind of like power rank the 4 Brazilian squads in the opening stage, I feel like for a lot of people, Imperial would be number 4.
Yes. Just because we haven't seen anything from them lately. Who would be number 1 though? Because I actually don't think there's a... I think you could make arguments for... Honestly, all 3. Maybe just 2. Who's to you, number 1? Obviously, you've seen games today, so maybe that's changed. But who would you have said before today? Because FURIA lost, MIBR won, and here are paiN and Imperial. Like, I would have, before today, I would have gone FURIA, paiN, MIBR, Imperial. I don't know if I end the day feeling the same.
But yeah, I think it would be to that effect for everyone. Not 100%, but I would say like 90% of people would have lent similarly. And as a result, I think if you're Imperial, this is like a rare chance to, you know, you're no longer facing off against kind of battle-hardened, tried-and-tested EU opposition where you can look at things like stylistic differences or whatnot. This is a team you are super well acquainted with, and you have a chance to immediately leapfrog them in the opening game and show why, you know, the Brazilian region is very competitive and why it feels like even doing that power ranking is innately hard.
Yeah.
Anyone can be anyone from the region.
Sure.
And they play each other a hell of a lot. bigazera on the AWP.
Martinez tier scope view model.
Snow hears these footsteps. He's called for the rotate early. bigazera gonna move in and try and join him as Snow holds the line. He needed a multi-kill there because the AWP only just arrives. But he stands his ground. Imperial, it falls a little limp at the end. The Snow multi-kill goes untraded. It's just Vinny. And Cowers playing the off angle over in mid is able to deal with him. That one is going to leave a mark for Imperial. A 4-on-3 where they feel like they had open runway into the B site. Or 5-on-3 rather.
Yeah. Double AWP just so early in this game. Snow on it now with NQZ. bigazera, a hobby AWP. Snow, Bianca. And it's Imperial who don't want to make the first move here. Laying up a mid to B. 2 AWPs and neither of them fighting, so might catch Imperial by surprise. bigazera. Flash just came a second too late. And Imperial They could commit to this mid to B play, but walking through the smoke is try. And Lux goes for him. Now it's just a one man in the site. If they contact, does he ever throw it? Like, this is so quiet right now. Cowes is going to be looking very silly. Oh, dear.
Oh, and essentially is able to control the rotates out of middle. It's a double AWP retake. Vinny only has a Glock. And he's got NQZ trapped in a box.
Ow.
Oh, it's dead by 1,000 cuts.
No,
Night out. Vinny tried it.
Oh, God.
I mean, that's Vinny for you.
He never bought a gun. He dropped.
Having a bit of fun with it. As he tries to knife NQZ
Better than a
in
Glock.
round 5 of their opening game at the Major.
Terrorists win.
Oh, Cowes, you silly boy. Just standing there with a flash. Bro, that was 45 seconds minimum with a flash out. And they just walk up catwalk.
Oh, so Vinny.
而且 A 大怎么看？你这 A 大你不要看，就你先狙一个小度，你再转回来，对吧？你再转回来，A 大这样去。
All right, Imperial looking solid to start today. Come through with some confident rounds. The one loss was a 5v3. But otherwise, in full control of this game. T-side of Dust2, a good place to be to start your major journey. In a matchup you know you can win and have won.
Yeah, and you know, the fact that essentially starting this off so strong, I mean, he was such a big part of their run in the RMR. He's such a kind of standout guy within this team. Then the other one that you want to get switched online for Imperial is very much Try. You know, if Essential was a big part, Try was too of their run through the RMR. 1 or 2 quiet games here and there, and Imperial always felt it whenever he was quiet. But more often than not, he was the guy topping the charts for them. Because they fell off the boost, I don't know if they saw Lux get into lower tunnels. That's a little bit awkward for No Way. They think lower's clear because they had that AWP boosted up, and he even manages to get out. That's a huge win for paiN Gaming. An untraded 5v4 on a lower tons push from the SMG.
Need this round desperately, paiN, because it's, while it's low economy, they've already got the advantage. They've got a lot of info. And Imperial have started to pick up some steam. MongolZ. Oh, I love that molly. He walks behind it the whole way. Maybe he walks a step too far, but he won't pay the price till MongolZ gets aggressive off catwalk. Now it's all down to the long push.
paiN just able to flood out from Cat. NQZ's AWP watches on. Lux ready to push through the spawn smoke as well, so there's no hope for Imperial there. Well handled on the triple Cat push from paiN Gaming, as they immediately offer up a response here. It all starts with that kind of awkward fall down of the AWP. Right? Like one tiny error where you fall off the boost, massive implications. Gets them out of the round with an early 5v4. And so paiN go back to the double AWPs. I mean, you'd be seething if you're Phelps there. You're the guy doing the boost and you get AWP'd from NQZ aggro on Cat.
Don't worry, he might return the favor to Try as well. Re-pushing. Oh, jumping scout. It's very in right now.
I like that paiN had fallen back a little bit. They were getting very tunnel visioned on that scout. And so now they've dismantled the triple mid-hold and they've grouped swiftly with 3 over towards this B site.
Now they have vision on the tunnel. It's Imperial coming out lower instead. Not wanting to be too one-dimensional. And so paiN split. Nice block. He just fights behind it. Lux is there as well because Zera tries to climb up. They're splitting mid to B. Do they know their smoke has been absolutely rumbled? They redo it. He's still got a gap over the top though, and good spray for 2 kills from the captain. Because Zera pull up, no way traded, and Kawes should have this one on lock. Let's actually trying to escape. NQZ. Oh, there's the shot. paiN Gaming 3 on the CT side. 3 out of the last 4. They're not going down without a fight.
No, and I mean, that was the force buy for Imperial. They put money into that. They were hoping for a little bit more off of it. It's the bigger Zera kind of hero play in middle. Disrupts the smoke, uses it to his advantage. And so now Imperial are broke. Oh dear, Lux does get overran. Heard him aggro up in the top middle. Now getting that gun is wishful thinking. There are 2 players holding for this cross.
Oh dear, miss. Can't miss this. Could go very wrong.
Oh, they're trying so hard to bait the shot out of the orb, but...
Oh god. Oh dear. He got the gun. Just allow it.
And another dink. They just dinked Kawes with a Glock. How are the Glocks doing so much? And he can't just give up the site. He can't just give up the plant. So able to run down Phelps.
Boom.
Oh, God, no way. Finally bested. That one is a skinny, a T-type round, but paiN will get it on the board. I can't believe that became so interesting. It was just Glocks.
Bit terrifying. Imperial need to sharpen up right now in a full buy.
Well, you know, I mean, something that's interesting in this one is when you look at Vinny and how he likes to play this, he is not afraid to kind of just play on feeling and his read of the game. Like, they'll often, you know, not go super telegraphed. Like in that round where you saw Kawes get caught with the flashbang in hand because they just contact played up through short. Those aren't really risks that a lot of other teams would look to take. But Vinny and his boys don't mind doing them. And so I think this is going to keep being a very explosive matchup because you're missing some of the usual tells that paiN look for. It's always 60 in Snowplay, getting hyped up there. Yeah, Imperial aren't afraid to think outside the box, was the point I'm trying to make.
Sure.
And have faith in how they're perceiving the game to play. And sometimes they will get burned by that, right? Sure. Like it's not like it's only wins playing that method of counter.
I mean, it's a pretty good gap to find the one that you referenced, but it's a lot harder to find that on Dust2. A lot of it is going to come down to brawling and just trading out on XX, be it up cap, be it playing long spawns. We haven't seen long spawns yet. Pick cross.
Even in some of these rounds where they have gone for like the long control, they're not doing it, you know, with the flashes over the top, corner smoke in, super resource intensive. A lot of it is Vinny will sit here, wait a bit, and when he feels like he has the window, he'll go walking out contact.
Yeah, it's been coming down to mid. A lot of players here on CT right now. Rifle up close, beckons them in. Good grenade. Softened up. Lux and Biguzera both get a kill for it. Vinny yet to play. It's only going to get worse. Biguzera escaping, or at least trying to. Descent just walked out beast. No headshot and a spray. One more in the window. Knocked down by Descent. That's decent, all right. 3 on 2. Vinny tucked in mid has that rotate clean cut. Can he stop the bomb? No, but nice try. It's all on Cowers, who's a long way out, and even if he gets the kill, NQZ has to live, he will. Are we on?
I mean, losing that does suddenly make it more interesting.
Saw him.
Descent on that scavenged AWP puts it to work, and they're ready to double swing. Cowers missed shot from the
Oh, no!
and Cowers has picked it up. Try on the jiggle.
Why is he jiggling?
It felt like he just had to commit to that, especially when the shot sails past from the Descent AWP.
It's like he's still trying to bait for the orb, but in doing so, he never committed. Either got to gigabait him, or just got to swing on the AWP missing the shot. That's a robbery of a round. That should never happen. Sick little 1v2 for Cowers. It's been quiet so far. Try will regret that round. And paiN are back in it. 4 in a row.
I mean, they got gifted around there, right? Like, you're 2 on 3, B sites lost. Any other team would save, but you're handed a reason to go for it. Play out through long, Snow might be blind, still gets out with a kill.
Do they know a player got pinned? So yes, they do. And they deal with him. Biguzera very impressive on catwalk in the CT side.
Yeah, strong start to the tournament for Biguzera. And this CT side is getting very active now, right? While Imperial were the ones taking risks early on. Now that's extended the way of paiN. Push through the upper tunnels. They know where both players are for Imperial. They are all grouped for this. Ready to pounce once Imperial set their sights on getting that bomb planted. Flash goes in. Cowers swinging wide.
Oof.
There's the backstab arriving up through the catwalk, and it's just Descent. Can't do it. Lux hits the perfect timing on his backstab. And so paiN are looking to run off with the lead at the end of this first half. Oh, if you're Imperial, I really don't know if you can move past that insane blunder in the round prior to last. Like, Descent, that was a masterful 3K he put up in that round. It felt like he did everything. And now it's gotten away from you, and you stand to lose the half because of it.
Yes, it's gone and spiraled out of control for Imperial. Gonna try and pop up catwalk right now. NQZ hits a shot before the flash appears, and while Biguzera falls, oh my god, they jump over the box and they find NQZ with the orb. Good grenade, but somehow no way is piecing this together.
Lux is making use of all these drop nades in spawn. paiN have been doing that constantly, dropping the nades here. Okay, another 3v2. Imperial just can't give a kill over in the short term.
This could go wrong though. Orb on.
Snow's AWP along. That's the collateral, and another 3v2 round that might get out of hand. Try is given a shot of redemption, but in comes Lux to clean him up. And that is now 2 3v2 rounds that have spiraled out of control for Imperial. This one, it's an awkward lineup over at ramp that hands Snow the collateral.
Both those rounds you talk about, they're post plants, Harry. They have everything in their favor. How are you getting collated on long in a post plant? These nades are great as well. The reason that last player doesn't expect Lux on short is he's cycling nade CT. He throws a flash CT. Meanwhile, he's running back up cat. Great reset. But this is a painful way for it to come crumbling down for Imperial from a 4-1 lead. 6 rounds in a row now. paiN looking for the full sweep.
It's sad to see, like, this first half has been a bit of a disaster for Tri. Out-orped by both players that have donned them for paiN. And oftentimes he's such a crucial part of the conversation for this Imperial squad, especially on Dust2. Biggest error dead early as paiN reaggress into middle.
Okay. Jumping up the box. Mid has been the way. Imperial have gained mid control in a lot of rounds. They've set up on mid to Bs. It has been the post plants that have been the problem. Can they get past Cowers? Phelps has a smoke. Oh, he got spotted there. He gets it down though. Pressure as a nade comes out, but there's Lux you've got to worry about as Cowers sprays 2 through. Lux helps out. 2v4 now. You're not getting past these orbs. Snow has been waiting all half on this bomb site. They'll finally come his way. And for Imperial, it's too little. And it's too late.
Counter-terrorists win.
Solid half for paiN Gaming.
Yeah, it ends up being a great half for them. And that's, you know, in spite of all these moments where you could have looked to have, you know, written off rounds, not even attempted it. I think on top of that, Imperial very much dropped the ball in 2 of these rounds. And like you imagine it, even if they'd won 1 of those 3v2s, it would have played out so differently this first half. Instead, paiN head into their T side now with the 1 out first half under their belt, with everyone feeling switched on. There's nothing wrong with Imperial not minding being loose in the openings of rounds, especially when it's working, but it's the looseness in the post plants here that really cost them this first half. The kind of lack of, you know, process once they get that bomb planted. It leaves you feeling disappointed because this could have been so much more. Now you have no breathing room. You kind of have to win the pistol here if you're Imperial. If you field this loss early on, you've got 1 rifle round between you and this game being over. When on the other side of things, like, you could have won out this first half.
Sure. Should have. 4-1. Got a lot of nades here, maybe a BXX. Because Era might have even spotted Dissension lower, so I wonder if they fixate on his position. Here they come for the clear. Julie's, oh, damage. And they double push upper. NQZ is ready. Julie's can be really powerful here. Descent with a double. Finishing the job is Tri up close. P250 comes up. 2v2 now. Could reset. And he'll take that option as Imperial scramble to defend the B bomb site.
Now this is a very lengthy rotate for Lux.
It's making it happen.
Biggest played this well as well. Like, he hasn't tried to get ahead of himself here. He is still taking space and taking room because he knows he has to. But he's not rushing it to such a degree that he could die and then Lux doesn't even have the control over the A site. Like, they've really taken their time to piece this one together. Imperial, they've grouped up. They've cleared out the tunnels. They're now aware that this is the A play. But they're not even going to be on catwalk till that bomb is already planted.
Can he get out of the site?
Biggest still has a smoke and a flash. That's going to slow this down even more.
What gives you an option?
Pretty rough smoke. No way. Important fight here as he's got one player trapped inside of the site. Lux just looks away from short. That's when Phelps tries to make his move. Caught by Lux, who swings the last man, goes looking for No Way. Time is of the essence here for Imperial. Tap on the bomb. Lux swinging it wide, secures that pistol round for paiN and puts them on the path to victory.
Lux.
Big pistol round from Lux and a great slowdown from paiN Gaming to go and join up again with
The whole
bigazera.
game from Lux has been luxurious, Harry. You could say he's had so much impact playing that mid player. A new addition to this squad. Second major. And showing up in this Brazilian brawl. Imperial want to do exactly that. Fight with fire at long, all five. Oh, some team damage in there, but they can just abandon ship. NQC has the bomb. Better run. Lux trying to guard the
Oh
guns.
god,
Careful.
this could still get so weird. Now they've retrieved weapons.
See ya.
Okay, Imperial misplayed a bunch of 3v2s in the first half, but now it's their chance on a USP round to try and do some damage back the other way.
Probably a save, though. They'll know the bomb's beat. There's no getting back into that one. paiN don't even have the option to misplay this. 10-4, Harry. We're looking at one rifle round.
That was always kind of, you know, the worry for Imperial after not winning the pistol. And sure, you know, for the side of paiN, Lux and bigazera are taking a lot of the attention as they are the two kind of front men who have been hyper involved in these rounds. But Snow definitely deserves his flowers, right? Over towards that B side of the map, he was damn near infallible. When your B anchor on Dust2 heads into the second half with 2 deaths, you know you're onto a winner. You've got to be feeling good about that. And still for Imperial, you know, there's kind of no noise from Try. Finally going to get to bring out the AWP here for the first and maybe even only time on this CT side if it doesn't find success from the get-go. A quick reposition for the Try AWP. He made his way up onto the catwalk, but he didn't go and take the space, and that's because mid was smoked. They actually think paiN are further up cat than they actually are. And so that AWP is just going to be waiting around for a long time before it has any chance to get involved. Okay, right place. Weapon of choice.
Nice.
This has to be it for Try. First shot lands. Getting run at now by the SMG. bigazera with the trade. Just the one and done from the Try AWP. Cat conceded. paiN with all the control here. Imperial left scrapping to try find a way back into this. There's a very late mid lurk on Kawes. As the rest of the gang start to fall one by one. Kawes now arrives, catching them crossing, and bigazera farms them up on the MAC-10.
2v4 in seconds.
Before you even realize you're losing that round, it's already over. bigazera, I don't know what he just did to get away with that.
4 kills off a MAC-10. 3 up close.
Oh, Imperial.
Yeah.
Many a chance to have sweetened the deal in this game.
That hurts. I feel like they played that post part pretty well. Like, they waited, they used the flashes right, they blinded the players on the site. Long player peeks out, catches them repausing, trying to get out of the site, And then as soon as you're ready in the 4v2, when you know biggerZera's on default, you go for the fight together, and a player comes through CT, and he lines up 2 kills. Like, what can you do about that? You never knew where he was. He could have been on cap playing the bomb. You had time. Just not accounted for. Check this. biggerZera, the entry. And then when the smoke comes up, he uses it so well. Able to just rob these kills as cowerZ gets a lot of damage. Like, biggerZera gets a glory, but cowerZ got a lot of impact from lower there. Tagged up 2 players for the MAC-10. They're getting lower, but there's no way you'll catch Lux off guard. He's had a great game. Does he even see the feet? Oh, now he does, but that's an ugly spray, and no way grabs him. Snow just getting out of there. Oh, they don't fall for it.
Great awareness to be ready for Snow's fallback. Bit of a shame for Snow. I felt like he played that perfectly. Try and give them the space, claps in a little bit later. But No Way was ready. Down to these 3 for paiN Gaming. No man advantage has felt particularly safe for Imperial. And so even now in the 5-on-3, those nerves are creeping in. No Way plays up close to the smoke. biggerZera crouching underneath him.
Oh my.
They don't know that he's made it up here.
Scary.
Past them onto the ramp. No Way thinks that this gap has given him all the vision. Try caught on the backstab. That gets denied. biggerZera, there's an intentional gap on that smoke, and that lets him strike up through the ramp. Did he see the boost as well? No Way tries to move out and clear this, pushing around the smoke. No Way takes a risk and gets all the reward. Imperial keep that one in check. Finally, one of these mad advantages goes their way.
Finally. It only took almost 20 rounds. They close out on their early hard work. I mean, nice move from biggerZera. How can he expect No Way to do the same thing right back to him? And Imperial's final tactical timeout, their final chance in this BO1 to long out the game, to make it interesting. That's their first round since the opening 5. A huge streak mounted by paiN. 10 rounds in a row. I'm even scared of this round because 1 AK on Dust2 in the right hands, put to use, can be very threatening. Phelps is alone on the bomb site. He starts swinging in. Phelps hits his. Deep out. Double down, cowerZ.
Oh, God. One more spotted back at long. cowerZ is onto something brilliant here. Off the Deagle, onto the M4, the one-man army of cowerZ. It's enough! paiN Gaming can rely on cowerZ. He brings it home, 12 rounds locked in. And they've got 7 chances now after cowerZ's handiwork puts Imperial in a body bag. This one's done.
Oh, that's enough. That's surely enough. That's an ace in 10 seconds from a running 1D up cat to 2 more. Hot swap to the M4, and he even gets a clutch to throw a bit of style on it. cowerZ. Maybe just pack it up and unplug the mouse. NQZ hunts him on long. No Way keeps this game alive. With a 4-on-4, Vinny's aggression could be tempered by Lux's patience. But how patient? The shadow is not enough. No way through the long smoke, and bit by bit, drip by drop, Imperial run out of fuel.
It's essentially been the one shining light for Imperial, but he's not able to get a handle on the double upper peak, and now it's just try. A bit of an underwhelming debut for the Imperial AWPer here. Not without chances, not without opportunity. Was the notable misstep that gave up that first man advantage round for Imperial. From that point on, they were only able to get one more round, but they're now left hinging on him in this clutch. And as he swings wide, plucks Cowes out of the round, but so much damage done. paiN Gaming pump the brakes, big Azera, and NQZ know they've got their man right here. 2 HP. So they play it together. There should be no world for try in this one.
Coming for him.
Molly's gonna do it. NQZ seals the deal, and paiN Gaming walk away with one hell of a Dust2 under their belts. From 4 rounds for Imperial, 5 was all they get. As the paiN boys emerge strong